Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell to be notified of more videos. Yaman found his mother's true face once again. He learned that all the injustice he did to Seher was because of his mother. And he regretted what he did to Seher. As he was in his room with Seher, he couldn't say anything because of the injustice he had done to her. Poor Seher tries to explain why she still behaves the way she does and how Canan forces her to do so. In previous episodes, he had SehYam follow him and met up with Fikret. Yaman was very disappointed to see the two hugging. Because before, Seher had told him that she didn't love him anymore, that she loved Yaman when he was strong, now she was sick, that he wasn't the man she fell in love with. While Seher was doing these things under Canan's strength, Yaman thought he had real thoughts, and when he saw Fikret and Seher hugging, he was very upset and very angry. After making sure that Yaman saw them that day, Seher recorded a video with Fikret and said that he regretted doing all of this, but that he needed it for Yaman's recovery and that he would show them to Yaman when the time came. Now Yaman was seeing all this. He understands Seher's despair and was angry with himself because he didn't understand these treacherous plans that revolved around him. Those bad days are gone. Don't you think our couple deserves happiness now? But they needed to get rid of snakes to be completely happy and peaceful. Yaman had an idea. He had made a plan to get rid of Canan completely. He believed this was the only way to get rid of him. But he tells Seher that in order to do that, Seher must also approve of him. What do you think Yaman will do with Canan? Or is it to kill you? Do you think he will let SehYam kill Canan? Not knowing what SehYam's plan is, she nods and approves. Now the room realizes that they need to get rid of Canan to be happy. So Yaman calls Nedim and tells him his plan. He asks Nedim to do this. Nedim says okay and comes to the mansion after a while. He has a black bag in his hand. What's in the bag is unknown. Do you think he's going to kill Yaman Canan, put him in a bag and get him out of the mansion like that? With Canan gone, do you think the snakes will end up in the mansion? Of course not. Because there is another snake. Canan's collaborator, the snake SehYam, is still enjoying the mansion. You know, Yaman was keeping Canan in the warehouse below. Snake SehYam descends to the warehouse to help his collaborator Canan. When I see there's a guard in front of the door, I wonder what to do now. Damn, Yaman comes with a black bag in his hand. Of course, SehYam is hiding and Yaman doesn't see her. So Yaman tells him to go to the guard. He will enter Canan alone. When Canan hears the footsteps, she begins to pray that SehYam has come. But he sees from his footsteps that he is not SehYam, and he is filled with fear. SehYam says, I'm late alone, I wonder what that bag in my hand was, who knows what he'll do with it. Yaman opens the door and enters. Canan doesn't know what to do out of fear and starts crying. Of course, they are crocodile tears. We all know that now. Yaman enters. Canan kneels down and starts begging Yaman to forgive me. Do you think Yaman should forgive Canan after everything that happened and what Canan did? While Canan is begging like this, he starts talking and says what his maternity diet is. While waiting for Yaman to kill Canan, he asks how much money he wants to take from their lives. There's money in the bag. Yaman came to Canan with a bag full of money. Canan does not expect this. How so, he asks. Yaman says, if I had the chance I would rip this liver out and throw it away. If I had the chance I would erase from history the day you became my mother. But since that's not possible, he takes some decks out of the money in the bag and throws them in Canan's face. Does she say that much money is enough for the price of her motherhood? He asks if that much money is enough for the liver you gave me. What is the price of cutting you off like a gangrenous arm and taking the title of mother from you? He takes more money and throws it in front of him, yelling if that's enough. But no, he says, that won't fill his hungry stomach. He empties the whole bag onto the floor. Canan continues to cry. Yaman continues to yell at her, saying, isn't that all she did? Yaman still tries to see a ray of hope in that demon. He starts screaming because you can't say no, you can't say no, you can't say what you're doing. You can't even slap my face because that's your real face. He shows the money saying it was all for these. Canan doesn't say or do anything but cry. Now go buy a family with these pieces of paper, buy as many kids, spouses, friends as you want, come on. Everything you did, your games, the pain you caused us, your lies, wasn't it all for money? Take it and go now. You've got what you want out of our life, but don't ever forget that, you'll never see the benefit of that money. You are a black mark on life that doesn't even deserve the anger I feel and will be forgotten. I paid my debt to you. You will never come close to us from now on. Not for my brother, for my family, for my loved ones, you won't even think about it, he says. You'll forget like we forgot you, otherwise I'll regret it then. Write this also in your mind, you will live and die unloved all your life. As long as you have this heart, no one will look at you without disgust, you will never be happy, you will never have a love. He says you left me and my brothers, you caused my father's death, that's why I paid my diet like a Crimean Yaman. He looks at Canan with hatred and leaves there in anger. Canan couldn't swallow all these words, she continues to cry. He still doesn't compromise his arrogance and no one can talk to me like that, he starts yelling at no one. How can a person be so faceless? I'm really sorry. Yaman goes to the garden in anger. Hearing the voices, Seher and then the entire mansion went out into the garden. Everyone looks at Yaman with eyes wondering what happened. Yaman says he's getting out of here, so he won't even go near this mansion. Seher says whatever you want. Tears flow from Seher's eyes. Meanwhile, little snake Zuhal is happy inside. Thank God he didn't tell me, I survived, so at least for now, he says. On the other hand, Canan wakes up after crying a little. Canan, what are you talking about? Here's your money. It's all yours now, all of it. You haven't worked for these all this time, they say they're all mine now, and they take the money. I have to take them all and get out of here. My brunette is waiting for me, our new life is about to begin, I'm going to get rid of them. He says I'm rich now, I'm rich. How can a mother be so obsessed with money and ignore her child? He starts stuffing the money quickly into the bag and says that nothing else matters to anyone. Let's see if Canan finds what she expects when she leaves. Until the next video, friends, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Take care, see you later.